Hello. Yeah, pardon me. It's just been a long, I think, week since the last time I uploaded a video. Anyway, looking to start trying to play Valheim a bit. Unless I start, this isn't the first time I've played this game. But figure for the channel, do something different. I know I've got other games I need to get back to, but figure this isn't a bad idea. Also, I'm trying to figure something out with this mic. Can't quite tell whether you guys are able to hear me or hear the game. I'm trying to figure out a good balance between the two. And I know some of my videos have been either heavy one way or the other. So, here's that. So, making a new character. His name is Surt Bjornsson. Make a new game, or a new world even. And try finding a random seed. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Hopefully it's a difficult seed. Not even sure what the name of the world though. That is... I don't know. You know what? Let's just go Season 1. Can't put spaces. No, that's fine. There we go. You know what? I want to make it a little bit harder to deal with. Hard combat. Yeah, let's leave that normal. Resource rate. I'm gonna leave it at 1, normal rate, which I think is 1. Mostly due to the fact that I want this to be a playthrough just a little more difficult. Yeah, I think that's about it. Alright, we're gonna start out here. And waiting for the Deep North update to come out. Honestly, it's been a while since I actually started a new world, a new character. Oh. Harper's and Dr. Pepper's, not fun. Yeah, I wish I could figure out how to edit videos to skip this, but it's what it is. Yeah, I think... I don't know if I'm going to go back to Creative. It's a fun game to play, but like a lot of games that I've played, it's a lot more fun with more people. And Creative seems to be actually a tad bit too difficult. I mean, yeah, insane difficulty. They weren't kidding about that. It is insane. Don't hold candlesticks to anything. I might go back to it. I don't know. I think after I ended the last video, ended up AFKing for a bit and ended up dying to another Leafy. I don't know. I just hope it's not that difficult in this game. I'm not entirely sure what I know I can skip this. The whole premise of this is that you're basically thrown into a different realm to defeat the Forsaken that were imprisoned here, and they're trying to break free or something. I can skip the intro. Yay. I do kind of wish it'd still have you carried in by the Valkyrie that's drops you in. Yeah. It's Hugin. Here to tell us. Crap. That's kind of weird that's open already. Maybe he has something to know about it. Megaliths ran over sacrificial stones. I have to slay them in order to ascend. But why do I have a spot on the map already? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know. Iketer's here. Yeah. Alright. So we got meadows galore. I don't know what that spot was. I might run over to it to figure out what it is. But first I probably need to get some wood of a sort. Oh, wet by. You know, I'm probably still wet just from the intro. That's not good. That's getting nowhere. I'm making new things good. I'm gonna get a stone. Sometimes there's mushrooms around the back of these stones. There's some wood. And a stone. I wonder what Hugin has to say now. Oh boy. I don't know how long I'm gonna make these videos last. I think this one I might make it last. There's mushrooms. Yeah, for a little bit. Maybe up until I'm able to get a small base or something going. Yeah, I found a snack. Yes, consume it. I get it. I don't know if there's a way to turn those off. I wish there was. Oh. That's kind of weird that this is already here, but what's he want to say? Oh, just items and whatnot. Just shocked if there's anything here that close. Alright, let's see if I can have enough to make something now. A hammer? Good. Some more mushrooms at least. It's not like eating like muskins or you have to. I mean, in terms of have to or you starve to death. No. You just have to, otherwise things will kill you faster. So next, helpful. Oh, hammer. Now the hammer shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Now I really need to find a place to... I upset something. Probably one of those little gray dwarf little things. Yeah, not too worried about it. Hammer, and there we go. Beginning stuff reset. Yes, I know. Workbench, bunch of other stuff. And heck, even a little hillside little building here would be nice, but I want to figure out why that one little spot is open on the map right there. Is there anything else open? No, just that one random spot that does not make any sense. See if I find something along the way. Hey, there's an oak tree. Can't cut an oak tree down with a stone axe, sadly. That's the oak tree still. Basically, we seem to be stuck with just the beech trees. We got these, and then we got birch and oak. Stone axes cannot do anything to. And that's a far away place. Wonder if this is even a good idea. But if not, it's not like I'm losing a whole lot. a valuable resource. Ooh, more raspberries. Now you can't. So you can't. Not without mods. You can't plant raspberry bushes. So I'm going to mark this one on the map at least. There. That way I know where those are, and I can come back and get them periodically. I don't know how often they can harvest them. I'm still curious about what the spot is though. What is the deal? Well, this whole place is just interesting, but this just caught my attention for some reason. I wonder if there's anything else I can eat right now that's easy to obtain. Nope, still a ways away. And this would be a good level-ish place to start building a base. I mean, all the rocks, that's not really a big a deal at this point. One second, is that on the edge of a mountain? Is that... not really. I would like to find a place that's not too far from that's not too far from the ocean. I'm not interested in taming boar right now. Boar are not something that's simple. I wonder how difficult it is to kill a deer though. Guess I'd have to find the deer again. I wasn't focused on the deer, so it's not really a bad place to build. There's a boar over there. I'm gonna ignore the boar for the moment being. Partially because I saw one over here too, but that's better. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, I know it's the same biome, I'm just trying to figure out why this is here. Might cause a lot of problems for me later on. But that's what it is. Oh. That's the beginning of a Black Forest biome. I'm gonna try staying out of there for now. Being next to it ain't too bad. What do you want to say? Oh. I think there's more pressing matters in the Black Forest. The mountains, more concerning. I'm gonna ignore these raspberries. There we go. Oh, I thought there was a little one there, but we're nowhere near ready for Black Forest. But they did tell me what this is about. Somewhat. I do have to be careful. I think there's a troll to my left. Not things I wanted to see. Not things I wanted to see. That's not something I wanted to see at all. Nope, taking the care seats up. Yeah, here's the water. Now, I could get iron, or not iron, but it is right next to a thing. Why? I guess I was wrong. It's probably just Black Forest biome that I didn't want to deal with. Why is it being shown? I don't have the ability to run uphill right now, so I'm probably not going to. I did find a location that's probably close by, but to an ocean. Downhill though. Well, which one's gone? In the meadows surrounded by Black Forest. That's not what I want to deal with. There we go. At least coral would be easy to get a hold of. Either way, I'm gonna have to deal with clearing out an area, flattening the ground. Trolls and skeletons galore. Stuff like that. I might build a small base over here. But, you know, since I didn't find a structure to basically take over, which kind of what my plan was, I think I'm just gonna have to go with the next best thing. Which sadly means a lot of cutting down trees. I forgot how time consuming this could be. Okay, let's see. What is useful? I mean, honestly, a lot of this would be nice to flatten it and use on the coast. Yeah, let's see. Can I get all these trees in one sweep? There's some back there, nice, level, or in a line. Trees can kill you really quickly, mind you. Now if I take this one out and cut it in two, that's also going to fall as well. Well, call me a liar then, I guess. Oh, that took forever. Okay, that was not what I expected. I'm gonna have to deal with time with this, aren't I? Plus side, these guys are weak to axes and fire, but they're scared of fire, so I'm gonna have to get something down soon. Let's go and put this away. Keep my eyes open now. I thought it was just a normal Grey Dwarf. Was it normal? I hope so. I mean, it's acting like a normal Grey Dwarf. Sorry. Oh no, I was thinking regular. Okay. Now, I really ought to get some things done, like skilled drain, or just a bunch of stuff. My brain's all frazzled because of this. I haven't had. Shot a little bit, not bad. I haven't had even a chance of dying in a while in this game. Tells me I'm also going to have to deal with that on a regular basis. Shouldn't be too big a deal. This, you know what? No. It's nighttime now, so we'll go. There are more around it. I'm not very fond of that notion. I think I'm just gonna plop a bunch of stuff down. So first of all, let's get this equipped. Let's see what I'm gonna need. Stone pile or stone. Always the stone. Stone here can't harvest any of it. Alright, so let's hope that's enough stone. Do I got 5? Yes, I got more than 5. Let's plop this down right here. Alright, now let's also go ahead and get placed. And let's go ahead and get something small put together so I don't end up dying to whatever wants to hurt me tonight. 26 wood. I could probably do something small. I mean small. Not even. Barely enough room for anything. Lucky maybe a bed if I can get them put down in here. Now, see if I can put that away. Nope, too exposed. Hide it. Yes. Please. That's all I need. It's too exposed, eh? Okay, so How to make the bed not so exposed. Sadly, I think I'm gonna need a door. All I really want to do here is just... I guess this will do for now. There's no use in sitting around. I might as well gather something. Now, believe it or not, in all things that are in my inventory, which is not really a lot to start with, the carrots are all the best find so far, the least important. So let's see, what do I need to do to make this not so exposed? Alright, that worked. I mean, I'm gonna keep the door open. Why is it so worried about it being exposed? The other problem is I'm gonna have to basically do the same thing for the distant campfire. Which is why I think I'm going to 45-degree roofs. Of course, he's in the way. Go away. The amount of needs for some of these items are just bothersome. Just try doing anything with them. Like, in order... Really, I'm missing wood for that? Downside, I think I'm almost out of... The fun part about this is this little... Now the spawn points now... Waiting for the rest of the wood to fall apart. There we go. Problem I run into is making a base, like we're making a little shack for this thing to not be considered exposed so I can fix things. See what I mean? I wonder if I could use the 26. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I can make that. That's actually important. There we go. Okay, so trying to figure out how high I want the ground. I'm thinking this will be fine. I just need to level this out right here. So 4. I'm certain there's a way to turn off the tutorials. Make sure everything is about some spots that are not going to be level because there's rocks in the way. Alright. Now to make a small shack, basically. Off the ground, hopefully. And something more basic than that. Barely off the ground. Oh crap, that's not actually connected to anything, is it? There we go. Apparently it's not quite level right there. Anyway. One thing about this game is you'll need a lot of wood. 3 trees here. There they are. No, not quite 3. The other problem is trees can also take out bushes. And unlike most games of this nature, they don't necessarily fall in the direction you're expecting either. That one would have actually almost hit me. I might just take out that birch tree, but blue eyes almost got me. Sand grayling. Technically, the torch counts as a club too. Really? Now, I could just take them out for wood, but I don't really care to. into there? Really? Worried about it. Why you keep bothering me? Let's see how much wood I got here. Of course, I'm gonna have to go and get more wood. Something tells me I probably should have did something like, I don't know, not irritate the Grey Dwarfs. But then again, where's all the fun in that? I also don't remember where I was. There we go. As long as they don't start sending the higher level ones after me. Really shouldn't. The good news is they can also be hurt by the falling trees as well. Well, crap. I could deal with one, not two. Kill it too. Nope, guess not. Ah, great. Yep, first death, I guess. They're not easy kills. I think my torch gave out. Let's see what my death says. I am day 2. I wonder if I can make it a straight shot this way. Really? I mean, it's not a lot, but it's still something I've made a decent amount of effort towards. I got that guy right behind me, too. I tell you, that's... Alright, so we have to turn this way. Finding a raspberry bush right now would be nice. stones when I can. There we go. More stamina is always good. Feel as though I got a long way to go still. Maybe not as far away as I thought. He's like right behind me and I don't see him. Dang, they have decent aim. Nope. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Like a torch would have been fun, but I have so many of these guys on me. And no shield. Have to do the death dance a few hundred times. So I could take on, you know what? No, come here, everyone, come here. You stupid, come on. Come on. Why is all of a sudden they're here? Holy cow. Why me? There's a boar right there. Yeah, I'd hope so, because I am not as good at this as I thought. Okay, so what do I do? Because I'm going to spawn right back where I was. With nothing, and it's nighttime. So you know what, I might see... that means I have to kill a grayling bare-handed, which is not impossible, just annoying. Good news is I know I'm not far from my stuff. It just kind of sucks to have to rush forward again. I also don't understand how I ended up with more enemies on me. So I'm probably going to be dying again and again and again trying to figure out I'm gonna keep punching this tree until it either gives me sap or wood or both. There's sap. Really? No, I want to fight you. Come on, come on. Now, I'm going to make a torch. Or two. Funny if I could do little torches. Now we're gonna run back over there. I'm gonna start beating the crap out of these gray doors with the torch. Save it while it's light. I understand you can't parry, you know. Well, I mean, I guess I could technically. Not funny, he actually thinks, you know what? No. That's what I thought. Really? There's something right there. I mean, it's something, but I kind of have to get to my stuff before it despawns. I don't know, I'm not used to these things being this difficult to kill. I just wouldn't get stuck in. That's what I thought. The problem is, since it's nighttime, they're going to be coming more on patrol than they were before, and that's not fun. Now, I wonder if I make a bed. Enough would have been make a bed. That's kind of strange, but okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. And I guess I could walk back up the hill and tear down that one base up there, or just sleep in it for the night. How much stone we got? I got enough stone. It's the wood that's the problem. Oh boy. Well, I guess we're going back to doing this again. Did I ever have a tree cut down when I had to deal with two of those guys? Yes. Really? Well, back to the drawing board with this. Are you? No, no, no. Just no. Let me come back up here and rest in this place I found up here. If it's still here. Those shamans are not going to go away though. That's going to prove to be a problem. Total 7 wood. That's not bad, I guess. There. Now I just plop down a couple things and I might be able to sleep. Most notably... Nope, guess not. Well, let's see if I can at least set this down right here. Good. Which way? I have at least 2. Oh, 5? What the heck, man? You know what? You know what the problem probably is? 1 second. Now let's see. Nope. There. This way, at least if I die, I'm not gonna be stuck in a situation where I have to run that far with my stuff. I didn't think building a base would be this difficult to do. I'm not ready to take on shamans. And you might think, oh, well, I'll just stay up here. No, I want that place specifically. Now, since they're doing all this, I'm going to give it up so easily. But, so I will start chopping trees up here and pushing down that way. So much time. Really? You can walk up here just fine. Of course, I turn my back and it'll run right up on me. Just waiting for it. Of course, it'll be when I least expect it, still. Now to go back down there and might be able to take on the shamans. I am not that desperate. I don't think they like me being over here. I brought shamans down here last time. I'm not a fan of those guys. I wouldn't be shocked if they're still around. Anyway, I got some wood. I'm going to try to build the rest of my foundation, at least. Yeah, for now it's going to be a very boring plain box if I can get it built. That's been my main issue at the moment, is getting it built. Of course, I'm gonna just... And now I think I'm gonna go tear down the other place, but there's no point in that either. I'm gonna try this again. Show up right yet. You really want to play this game, bud? I am not in the mood. Come on. Raspberries, and put those together. Got no more mushrooms though, sadly. Oh, it did have armor this whole time. I mean, it's crappy armor, but it's still armor nonetheless. And he was gonna take me this long to build a simple base. I mean, simple base, not even that difficult of one to understand. Of course. This will get me nothing, so. Wasn't already so far in, I was like, you know what, why not? Honestly, I don't even know how long this recording is going so far. There's a good chance they'll sneak up on me too. Just at least be able to finish the first rung of whatever I'm working on right now. And I almost forgot I needed a chimney too, so that's gonna be fun. I don't feel rested anymore. It's not like I've been running around like crazy. Alright, so I'm going to put it somewhere. The thing is, wherever I put it, I'm going to have to deal with the fact that my bed's going to be near it. My bed's going to be over here, so I'll probably just put it in this corner right here. That'll probably do the trick. I need a door. Oh, I do have the gate already. Okay, I didn't think I had the gate, but the door will be just fine. The door will work. This is not going to be a good base by any means. I probably didn't get anywhere near as much as I needed, but I got something. Yeah, not as much as I needed, but I did get something. Alright, so for now, even though this building looks like crap, I'm going to I'm gonna end the episode here, even though this isn't good. I should not have done that with the wood. No, that's what it is. This might kill me, but you know what? It's whatever. But I think this will be the end of this episode. So, oh boy, it's a lot more difficult than I thought. That is for sure.